Hello, my name's Adam, and the Brackeys Game Jam is finally over. If you didn't participate, then the theme was "It is not real." So, a pretty interesting theme. It was a week, so 7 days, and it finished at 11 o'clock UK time on Sunday, the 27th of February. So yeah, I'm gonna play through some of the games now. I did submit myself. We submitted a game called the Dreamcatcher, and I submitted that with my good pals Joel and Nick. So I'll drop all the links to their socials in the description. If there's any games that I missed, stay tuned. I'm going to drop another video soon. But yeah, just leave some of your links in the comments and stuff like that, and I can pick up your games if you like. So cool. We're going to start off with this one. This one's called Hacker. Now I'm gonna look through. I'm gonna kind of offer some just genuine thoughts whilst playing. I'm not gonna rip into it. I don't want to rip into your games. You guys have done a great job to make a game in 7 days. That's huge. So don't expect any kind of super harsh feedback. But I'll be completely honest. I'll be completely honest. So we're gonna run this game called Hacker first. So Hacker Windows. Who was this by? Who was this by? Does it say? This was by I imagine it's Christoph. Perhaps I usernames, huh? Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit play. Okay, you're an IT specialist. You live in a country which is not real, Saint Escobar. Due to hyperinflation, the rental prices of your apartment are increasing at an alarming rate. You'll have to work even harder to survive. Okay, cool. Is this a button? Okay, so you can move stuff around. Hello. So yeah, you can move windows around. That's pretty cool. I would say that it'd be nice to get some. Yeah, it is a button. I would say it'd be nice to get some feedback, some kind of hover sounds, hover UI sounds. If you're using Unity, it's super easy to do just by adding an event trigger onto the button component. Button object. So, excuse me. Cool. Tutorial. Hit random keys on a keyboard. You earn money by completing orders. Don't know what these images mean. Everything has its rarity. So the brighter things are kind of. I would say this would feel probably better if it was a bit more. I don't know, similar to games that we're familiar with. So I'm thinking the likes of Destiny or Borderlands or anything. Most games, RPG style games, now have these kind of rarity on items. Red seems a bit of an odd one. I think what would kind of be expected is normally kind of like a white for common, and then your green, blue, purple, orange. So I'm sure it doesn't affect the gameplay that much. Again, it'd be nice to have the UI hover sounds. It adds so much, honestly. You can purchase and configure the server to work for you. So these are payments. You can buy better hardware. They're consumable items. Cool. Gotta hit random keys. Let's hit play. So, that's cool. So when I type on the keyboard, these keys light up. I've got rent to pay. So this will give me some money because it's got the money icon. So I click tick on that, and then I type randomly. Ah, I see. Okay, so now these go up. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that is quite satisfying. I'm going to do another one here. It definitely feels really satisfying to do. I don't really know how it works. It kind of tends to slow down a little bit when you're typing. Like it goes up and down. I don't know if it's the speed of my fingers or whether. Oh, there we go. Brackeys Game Jam. Or whether it's kind of it's configured in a way where if you type the same key multiple times, it makes it harder. Maybe it kind of slows down your progress. I don't know. So you can't just press the same key over and over again. Yeah, it definitely does that. Yeah. If I press the same key, that's definitely what happens. So it's kind of like the idle clicker type game. Just make you feel like a hacker. Hacking into the mainframe and all of that. Let's have a look if I can. Can I accept multiple at the same time? And then complete them all at the same time? Because, that would kind of be probably the most optimum way of doing it. I would say it feels quite difficult. Oh god, this one's taking some time. It does feel quite difficult to be kind of tapping away and then have to move to your mouse in order to accept more jobs. And I'm not going to do that in time. Okay. Right, so yeah, that looks like I failed. Although I've got a random... See your browser JavaScript console, so a console error when that happens. But I'm guessing that's a kind of ends the game anyway. Now the game doesn't work and needs a reset. But, you know, so some slight problems there, but obviously we've got to play the game itself, and I think, to be honest, it's actually really fun. Let's go ahead and, can we go ahead and rate this? Let's go back. Yeah, this was actually really fun. I think game design, let's have a look. 5-star fun. I enjoyed that. I think there's a lot to expand on it. I think it probably got too hard too fast. It'd be nice to kind of play a little bit longer. I think it could be a little bit nicer if we kind of understood what the colours meant and also differentiated between what the consumables and the upgrades and everything like that were, rather than just the kind of the actual jobs to get money. I think if that was a little bit clearer, it'd be nicer as well. I'd probably put them in a different, you know, point in the screen or something like that. But yeah, it felt fun. It did feel fun. Graphics, I thought, you know, I'm gonna put halfway. I think they're okay. You know, I thought they could have been better. You know, it was just a lot of kind of text. I think fonts and stuff like that could have been chosen a little bit more, you know, a little bit more creative with that. Audio, let's go with 4. Theme, to be honest, I've got to give it a 1 star. I'm going to give you a 1 star on theme. Innovation's pretty cool. Do you know what? I'm going to give 4-star innovation, and I'm going to give 4-star overall game design. You can't, you know, you can't fault 4-star, right? You know, 5-star for me is, you know, I don't think I'll ever make a game that's worth 5-star. That's kind of top tier, you know. That's kind of, you know, that super hot style of game where it's like, yeah, make this into a full game. So let's go ahead and save rating. I'm actually going to leave this open because I want to comment on all of these games that I'm rating, and I will go ahead and do that after this video rather than on screen. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. That looks pretty cool, great. So a quick pause. If you're enjoying the video, please do drop a like and then subscribe. That really helps. There's a bunch of game devlogs. I know the channel's not been very active so far, but there's a bunch of devlogs coming up for our coffee shop project that we're working on, and a couple of other bits and bobs as well. Throughout the year, we will be doing some more game jams. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I hopefully want to stream kind of making a game jam coming up soon, and yeah, take it from there. So do subscribe. It really helps. Thank you. Fantastic. So that's Hacker. Now let's play some other ones. Okay, so this game here is called Dumpster Fire. It looks a little bit like a kind of Guitar Hero style game. It's got a couple of comments, and this is by Vibing Cat. Sorry, not a Vibing Cat. Let's go ahead and increase this full screen. Let's go. I do feel like when it comes to Unity games that do well in game jams, it always tends to be games that are browser games, WebGL games. So yeah, pretty interesting. Again, I love the UI clicks. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my pet peeve. I just love it. You know, a little bit of feedback of what you're clicking on. But cool. Should we go info? Made for Brackeys Game Jam. Cool. Yeah, back. Okay, play. Oh, it's in the shower. Okay, so got a little bit of humming in the shower. Oh, it's picking up a bit. I would say it feels a little bit strange that it's not. Oh, let's struggle with that one. Ah! Okay, I'm not very good at these Guitar Hero type games, obviously. I would say that it doesn't quite match the music perfectly. There's a few bits that do, and they feel really satisfying, but other bits don't. Also, I imagine that it's pretty loud. I imagine when we say that. Okay, right. How do I quit? Okay. Right. So I mean that one's pretty loud, and I imagine it's going to be more of the same thing. And I do want to get through a bunch more games. I think that's cool. I think it's fun. I think the clicking could be more satisfying if there's kind of a few extra kind of sound effects being added. I imagine the theme of It's Not Real is you're singing in the shower, and then before long it suddenly turns into you're doing a concert for a load of people. Which is nice. I like that. I think that works with the theme. More so than the last game that we played. So yeah, great job. Cool. So I am going to go through and rate this game at some point, but I am. No, tell you what. Let's rate it now. So if we have a look at this game, game design. I think it's interesting. I'm gonna give it 3 stars for game design. I don't necessarily think it's like super innovative. I don't think it's doing anything that's much different. I don't think that the graphics look particularly like insane and incredible, but it's fine. I think for fun, again, I'm going to give it a solid 3 stars. I'm pretty awful at the game, so that's probably why. Innovation, I'm going to give it 1 star on the innovation, simply because I just feel like it's less innovative. It's been done before. I don't think that's a surprise. I don't think anyone's going to take offense to that. Hopefully not. Theme, let's give it 5 star on the theme. I think it makes sense, and I think it's a clever spin on it, quite personally. So graphics, again, I'm going to give it 3 stars. 3 stars for me is kind of like it does the job, and that's exactly what it does do. Audio, I think, is really good. I think the audio is great. I think we could do some more sound effects and more tweaks to get it to 5 star, but yeah, audio. 4 star. Let's go. Save rating. Nice one. Again, I'm going to come back and comment on all of these, so stay tuned. Rightio. What else have we got? Right, okay. So this game is The Chosen One, submitted by Q34. Let's go ahead and visit their itch page and give it a run. Is there anything we need to know here? Okay, so it's a cursor. It looks like kind of like a top-down style game. Nice. Sorry for my sniffles, by the way. It's kind of overcoming a bit of a flu-y cold. But great. Let's. Can we get this full screen? Yes, very nice. Okay, The Chosen One, made for the Brackeys Game Jam. It is not real. Okay. Again, UI hover sounds, please. Wake up, Tio. Okay, I like this. The Ratrix has you. Follow the white rabbit. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, right. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that's cool. The white rabbit's there. Can I shoot you? Okay. So I don't need to follow that much. Oh. Okay, so you just go through the door wherever the white rabbit is. Oh, yeah. Blimey. Looks like I can kind of shoot bullets. I love the particle effects of the numbers. Oh man, I'm not really good at this. Okay, so do I get a choice now of which direction to go in? Because the white rabbit was the other way. It's like a boss battle. Oh man. Glasses, they let you dodge bullets. Press E to take. Oh, okay, so now we've got a dash. The dash seems pretty strange. Does it? Okay, so it moves towards where your cursor is. Okay, very nice. Okay. I do feel like the dash is really dodgy. I don't know if that's just my playstyle, but oh, okay, so we've got Agent Minotaur. Okay, surprisingly easy. I do love the fact that it's a rip-off of the Matrix. I think we all like that. I could go that way. Should I go this? I'm gonna go this way. Screw it. I'm not gonna go the way of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, luckily I managed to somehow absolutely Oh. So yeah, luckily I managed to eat that cake, which healed me. Oh, that's lucky. Right, follow the white rabbit. Let's go. Oh man. Okay, so I'm glad that you can shoot bullets, otherwise this would be really difficult. I'm not very good at roguelikes. I wonder if it's procedurally generated. I don't know. I don't know if it is procedurally generated. Yeah, I feel like the dash could be improved a bit. But... Ooh. I don't know if there's a cooldown on... There seems to be like a bit of a cooldown on the dash, so it'd be interesting to see that. It's hard. It's hard. You know, I'm not super good at this game. Oh man, this is just controlled completely. Oh no! Oh, I've actually made this game on hard mode now. Oof. I got nothing out of that. Nothing in this room. Look at my health. Okay, I might not finish this. Let's keep going. Oh! Have faith! Have faith! Have faith! Pro gamer! Pro gamer! Pro gamer! I hope until the end. I hope until the end I'll get some healing or something soon. Whew. Oh. Oh, no way. No way. Yeah. So let's reset the game. Okay, let's have a look at the pause menu. Press P to resume. It'd be nice to have a quit button. But, yeah, I mean, fun game. Fun game, honestly. I feel like it could have been a bit easier. I feel like that empty room that I went into would have been nice to have another healing thing in there or something. So I don't know how much longer it was. But, yeah, I thought that was fun. I think it was a fun game. Let's go ahead and rate it. So, The Chosen One. You're the one, Rio. So game design, I'm going to give it 4 stars. It's not... actually, I'm going to give it 3 stars. Mainly because the rooms are all the same size. It's not exactly... There's not a lot of props in the room or anything like that. The layout is not fantastic. It's just kind of fine. But yeah, it's good. Fun-wise, 4 stars. The dash could have been better. I would have loved some upgrades. I would have loved to have been able to like heal and play for longer. But I know it's a game jam game. I know I'm being picky, but whatever. Innovation. Is it really innovative? Probably not. It's just a basic kind of base for a roguelike game. Now I have been working on a 2D roguelike game with a friend of mine, Sam. And, it's something which I will produce some devlogs on further down the line. So in a similar kind of vein, I know what a kind of baseline for a roguelike can be. And this is a really good platform for something to kind of expand from. I think with a load more polish and some more levels and everything like that, you can make a really decent looking roguelike with this as the base. So, I mean, honestly, well done. So theme. Let's... what should we do for theme? I'm going to go 4 stars for theme. You can tell it's not real, but mainly because it's the Matrix. But that's really it. So fine. Graphics. I think the graphics are pretty good. They're passable. They're okay. Audio is, again, it's fine. Nothing that kind of really blew me away. So yeah, those are the ratings that I'm going for. Well done, The Chosen One. Well done, Q34. Let's move on. So this game is called One Wacky Dream, which is by LinkyBoy. Very nice. Cool. Let's give it a play. It's in browser. It's a 3D game by the looks of it as well, so that's pretty brave to do a WebGL build, but we may have to download this one and figure it out, but let's see. Made with Unity. Okay, so canvas scaling issues. That's a thing. I hope this is probably going to cause me some issues playing, but we'll do our best. Press E to pause and view controls. So, okay, let's go. Oh, very nice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, Christ. Whoa! What I'm shooting at. I can't actually move. Is there a way to move? Okay, let's... Okay, now that's not working. Let's give this game a refresh. I want to give it a good try. Maybe Unity. Press E to pause. Okay, so not escape, not P, but E. Okay. Walk is A and D. That doesn't seem to work for me. Space to jump, shoot. Lock cursor T. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem to work. I mean, a little bit, I guess. Oh, I can jump, which is a good way of... Oh! Kind of through the walls. Okay, okay. This. So this is... Oh! Okay, alright, okay, well, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. I mean, the canvas scaling issue is a big problem. That needs to be fixed. When you're building with Unity, it's always best to go into the game view and stick it onto the aspect ratio of 16:9. So you're actually building in the ratio of how you're going to build the game. The other thing is when you add in a canvas, a UI canvas in Unity, make sure you click on it and you go to the canvas scaler component and you make sure that it's set to scale with screen size. I think by default, for some reason, Unity, it's set to constant pixel size. But yeah, you want it on scale with screen size so that it really does kind of move with how you want it to be. Well, let's give this one more go. Yeah, the movement doesn't quite work very well. I don't quite know what the... Oh man, jeez, that was hard. Okay, well, we've got the gist of the game. I don't want to play it for too long, and and it's quite frustrating that it doesn't just kind of repeat for you quite easily, even though that was the intent. I think this is a great game. I honestly do. I think this is a really, really great submission, yeah, I think keep going. I think it's a good, it's a good start. I love the kind of projecting yourself along whilst shooting. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna give it a 3-star on fun. The movement left and right didn't feel quite right. I think it took so long to kind of build up that momentum. I also thought it was really hard. So I think that could definitely be kind of improved. Game design, because of how hard it was and because of the movement feeling a bit strange and because of the canvas scaling issues, I'm going to go ahead with that. Graphics. Now, it looks like you've done a lot of these models yourself. Yes, everything was made by myself. In that case, great. I'm going to give you a 4-star just for that. I think it looks cool. I honestly do. Theme, it is not real. I'm guessing he's playing in a dream. You have to fight demons in an imaginary world. Okay, this theme is super open, right? So I guess it's kind of fine. I'm going to 3 or 4 stars. Let's go with 3 stars. No, 4 stars. Let's be generous today. Oh, sorry, that was for that. Innovation-wise, again, innovation is very subjective. Let's go with 2 stars. I think it's pretty cool. I don't see anything that I've not seen before. Audio was just kind of fine. There wasn't a lot of music or anything like that. But the sound effects that you made yourself earn you an extra star, so well done. Save rating. Right, let's move on. Okay, so this game, Wake Up Emily. This was made by Mrs. Penguin. Emily's in a coma. The only way for her to wake up is to win the hard and tricky obstacles of her mind. Will she finally be able to wake up? Interesting. Okay, let's run this game. Again, very, very nice that we've got a WebGL build. It's so much easier to make videos. I'm a bit of a hypocrite saying that because my own game is a download game. I keep saying my game. It was made with a team, a couple of friends. I love this title. This is beautiful. This just feels lovely. One thing that would make it just mwah would be the UI hover buttons. Again, have a look at event triggers on buttons to see that. Cool. Credits. So art was Mrs. Penguin. Sound effects were free sounds, and the music was a free music archive. But the game design program and art was all by Mrs. Penguin. Honestly, the art looks beautiful. Let's see if that translates to the game. Nice. Do you know what? There is. I've got a bit of a disclaimer to make. I am awful at platformer games, and this looks like it's a platformer game where some of the platforms aren't real. So, right. Okay. Oh, you can double jump. Okay. I don't trust anything that's going on. Oh my. Do you know what? I feel like this would be a really fun game for speedrunners. It's harder than it looks, guys. Oh, okay, I just died randomly there. I don't know if that was part of the game or not. Oh! God, come on! Oh. Oof. Okay, so there is a bit of like a... Again, I've randomly died there. I don't know if it's because I'm hitting those little piggos. I've just noticed the death counter in the top, so that's going to be embarrassing. Oh, no. Okay, the jump is a little bit weird. There seems to be like a little bit of a delay before you can jump again. It doesn't feel super responsive. Which kind of becomes more frustrating. This is a kind of rage game, right? And when you're making rage games, one thing that... Again, I keep dying at that bit randomly, and I'm unsure why. I'm always getting the rage on already. Yeah, I mean, when you're playing a rage game, you kind of want it to feel like you're the one that's making the errors, right? Like, the game mechanics are simple, you know what you're doing, and it's you, and it's your fault. Rather than feeling like the game is just hard or the game is just working against you. Now, I've made some hard games in the past. I published a game on itch called Chad Flame, The Ultimate Man, which was a platform game, and it was really hard. And I don't really know why we made it so hard, but it just is. Again, I don't quite understand that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get much further. Let's see if we get to 50 plays. I'm awful. I told you I was so bad at platformers, yet alone ones where the... Okay, so those pigs don't hurt you, so I can just go that way. Oh, no! See, that was the jump playing again. That was the jump playing up again. And that's what I mean, it's frustrating. I know it's supposed to be frustrating, but it kind of feels like the game is working against me rather than I suck. I died again. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing it there. I think I've done 37 tries. I think the game looks beautiful. I think it all works really, really well. I would like some kind of feedback for how I died. So if I hit the little pigs, for example, and they hurt me, then having some sort of feedback where the player flashes or something along those lines would be really helpful. But let's go ahead and rate the game. I think it's cool. Game design, you know, I am so sorry because I feel like I didn't explore enough of the game to really get enough of it. But the overall game design, I'm going to give a 3-star, mainly because I feel like you need more feedback as to how you died. Because when you die and you feel like it's not your fault, and I know there's probably going to be some invisible elements which are not real, but they are real, or whatever, to kind of tie into the theme. And because of that, it kind of becomes a bit complicated. So I don't know what the solution is, but that's the reason why I'm giving a 3-star on the game design. Otherwise, I think it's great. Fun-wise, I'm going to give it 4-star for fun, honestly, because I feel like for someone who really enjoys rage games, they're going to love this. I enjoyed it, and I hate rage games and platformers, so there you go. Innovation, I'm gonna give 2 stars for innovation, purely because it's a platformer game, sure, and it's tied into the theme, and that's kind of why it deserves a bit more in terms of innovation. But it's not groundbreaking. It's not, if we look at something like a Game Jam game like Super Hot, for example, which obviously blew up and became huge and massive. It was because it was really kind of innovative with the slow down time mechanic and everything like that. So if that's what would be a 5-star innovation, then that's a kind of ballpark. In terms of theme, you nailed it, knocked it out of the park. The graphics, I love. Fantastic, fantastic work. I think it looks like you're a pixel artist, which is fantastic. I think you've done awesome, and the audio is pretty fine. It's okay, and that's my rating. I hope all of that makes sense, and you're happy with it. Right, okay, so I've been playing this for a little bit of time now. I'm going to cut this video here, and then I'm going to play a bunch more, so stay tuned for another video coming up soon. If you do want your game to be played, please do leave a comment down below, and if you, if I played your game and you enjoyed watching this, then please, again, leave a comment down below. It really helps, and drop a like and a subscribe to see me play a few more. So, thank you so much. Well done, Mrs. Penguin, for this game, and well done, everyone, for the games that I've played today. We did it, guys. The Game Jam's been done. If you guys want to check out my game, it's called The Dreamcatcher, so feel free to try and find that. I wonder if I can actually get that up right now. Do you know what? Itch is a bit of a pain in terms of finding your own submissions. So, well, I say that, and it's instantly just here. So looks like the image is not loading. Itch is probably having a bit of a meltdown right now, or maybe it's my internet, who knows. But yes, here's my game. It's the Dreamcatcher. Please give it a play. Please give it a rate. Please give it a comment. All of that juicy stuff. It should be pretty fun. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. But yes, thank you ever so much to all of you, and I will catch you next time. Bye.